guys, ladies and gentlemen, it's Coca-Cola 34 minutes today to do a bit of a custom again, but this time I'm going to do a Triceratops. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a black kind of colour, base colour in it to get some nice dark colours out of it. So I'm going to get on with that for a while and I'll show you in a bit what it actually looks like, or maybe in a couple of hours because it takes a long time to dry. And as you can see here, what I've done is I've painted it black and it's just drying off. I've got to do the bottom of the feet again, probably, and the tail and some other bits that have like not been painted black. But yeah, so far so good. And I'm watching Coffee with the Cynic again. He's a great guy. Just go and watch his YouTube channel. He does some really good customs. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I do with this afterwards. So all I'm doing right here is I'm just applying some brown paint that I mixed in with some black. And what I'm doing is I've just mixed a bit of black and brown in. And then I'm just applying it nice and, well, I wouldn't say part thickly, because these scales are actually relatively thick. So I'm going to apply it to all the model, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing next. So I've done a bit of a brown kind of texture, not texture, paint to it obviously. But then I decided, hey, I'll go a step further, so I've done a bit of a diorama base. I've still got to paint it up a bit, but that's going to be a muddy brown base with some greens as well, hopefully, and then I might make some trees with it as well. Well, not trees, more like ferns. But yeah, this is what so far it looks like, so we're going to go on with that one then. So this is what it looks like so far. I've given it a bit of white and grey paint. You might be able to tell the difference, but they're very, very similar. I've given it a bit of grey paint on the frill, just because I thought it'd look good, because I'm going to try and give it some nice, natural, earthy tone colours. But I haven't painted the horns properly. As you can see, the black of the original base paint is still there, so hopefully when I get the paint on that, it should be fine, but we shall have to see. So this is the custom so far. Well, I've given it a bit of a red frill, and I'm really actually happy with this. What I did is I basically did a lot of pink, and then I built up the colour with some darker colours, and then the red, and I'm shaking right now, and I don't know why. But this is obviously like, this is awesome. And additionally, someone was saying about the contest that I'm holding with the Triceratops Turmoil. It's a voting system, so it doesn't depend on your subscribers. It depends on how many votes people subscribe, people vote on for. But back to this. So hopefully I'm going to I'll do the horns a nice grey colour, and then I'll do the same for the beak. And then the toes, I might just leave the toes actually, because they look fine to me. Then I've got to do the underbelly. I'll do that in a lighter grey colour or something maybe. But and then the eyes, I'm going to try something new with them. So let me just get on with that. So this is the finished product so far. Well, so far as in I might go back and edit it, but this is it. I've done a golden eye because I've got some gold paint. I like the horns. Epic Squamosas. The top 5 are actually different colours to the side ones. I thought I'd just change that up a bit just to give it a nice bit of, yeah. But overall it's a really nice figure. So now I've got to get onto the base, and I've got a couple of ideas for the base, but I just got to find some glue and probably get on with that. So I'm going to get on. So here I've got some stumps. Well, I made out of clay. Oh, hang on a second, just got my finger. I made these out of, not clay, sorry, I think, modelling clay. So what I did is I put them on a bit of, what do you call it, oven sheet thing. This stuff here. I made some out of modelling clay, and then I rolled it up and made it so I could put these little bits in. The story behind these is that I used to have these for my dragon. Dragon I used to have, and then he died. These were like all on a big branch, but I think these would go really nice on a space. But obviously what I did is I made sure that the actual thing could fit, the branch bit could fit before I actually did it, and then I cooked them. And yeah, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually paint these brown and try and get these glued in and then continue painting them. So we'll just have to see how that goes. So this is what I'm doing now. I've done the base of the actual diorama. As you can see, I've used a bit of dust, a bit of sand, a bit of clay, chalk, whatever it is. And then I've mixed some colours together. Obviously I've done that with the mud, but the mud's taking longer to dry because it's got big blobs in it. I have done the trees. They're over there, but over in that direction over there. I think you can see them. No, you can't. Well, they're drying out. The base is taking a lot longer than I thought it would, but hopefully once I'm done, you'll have a nice little diorama set with this little Triceratops on. So this is what it's looking like so far. Well, to be honest, it's the next day. It's Sunday now, and it's about 9:15. I've been up since 6 o'clock. I'm in painting. I went to a car boot earlier, but obviously this is what the Triceratops looks like. So that's the Triceratops. This is the base. These trees are finally glued now. The fourth one had a bit of a crack in the stump under here. so the glue was leaking through, so I had to chuck that one away. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have to paint the bits of glue. Oh, damn, I'm going to show you. Yeah, and glue bits, yeah. Paint them brown, so I'm going to have to get on with that in a bit, and then I'll have it all glued down and I'll show you what it's like later. Well, time for the final reveal. Boom. So, this is it. I haven't glued the Triceratops down, but because of the paint, it naturally sticks for some reason. It's just sticky on him. I don't know why, but it is. So, yeah. But I've glued them down. They're fine. This is the diorama set, as you can see. It's really nice. It's actually better. It came out better than I thought it would. And what I like about it is that the techniques that I used, because with the painting, what I did, first I put down a base layer, and then I added some colours, different colours, and then what I did is that I mixed some colours in, and then did them on top again, so like did with like a paintbrush. So if I was to get this, I used a paintbrush like this, and what I did is just basically dabbed it on like that, just like that, just in rapid fire. And then those little green specks there, they're bits of chalk that I've like shaved off, and then yeah, it's popped on. But this is not bad. The Triceratops looks really good. It actually looks better than the figure that I did it was before. So I'm glad I used that as a custom, and it does fit well with this kind of like look, in my opinion. Even though Triceratops is more of a plains kind of animal, I think. No, it's halfway. It tends to live in plains as well as forested areas. So I think this like helps sort of. So we got a bit of like mud, like maybe a dried up riverbed, like an ancient riverbed, and then you got some like greenery here where the land is retaking from the water. You can have it like that, and it's like feeding. It's like that. And you could have something. You could have another animal. You could have another dinosaur there. I was going to do a T-Rex for it, but I thought having a Triceratops would be much better. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I haven't found a place to put it yet. I'll probably end up taking this to my dad's, to be honest, displaying it there. But yeah, this is the final product. So I hope you like this, and I hope it inspires you guys to actually start making like customs if you want. But obviously, yeah, I've gone through it step by step. I kind of tried to explain it. I didn't show much of what I did, but maybe I'll do that next time, like I do more customs. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you later. Bye bye.